This video is brought to you by AztecaSoccer.com, your one-stop shop for all the latest and greatest soccer gear. Be sure to use coupon code SR4U at checkout to receive 10% off any order of $100 or more. Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you my review plus on-feet video of the Nike Hypervenom Phantom in the brand new Highlight Pack colorway, which is Clearwater, Blue Lagoon, and Total Crimson. Now inside the box, they do include a string bag with the top-end model. The string bag is Clearwater blue in color with black strings. It features your Total Crimson or orange Hypervenom skull and crossbones logo on the front, and on the back of the bag, you're going to find one very small Nike swoosh right there at the bottom. Other than that, all you're going to find inside the box, as you guys can see, are the shoes themselves. So we'll get these guys out of the box really quickly and take a closer look at the Highlight Pack colorway of the Hypervenom Phantom. So in today's video, we're going to be taking a closer look at the colorway itself, as well as talking about all the details regarding the tech specs, performance features, and of course how these things fit and feel on feet. So if you're interested in learning more, please stick around. Also keep in mind that if you guys are interested in picking up a pair of these for yourself, check out the review page on my website. It'll be the very first link down below in the description. Actually, for a limited time, you can pick these up for 20% off their normal retail price, but again, only for a limited time. So if you were planning on picking these up anyways, pick them up right now. You can get them at a discounted price. More info, again, is on that review page, link down below in the description of this video. So with that being said, let's get right into the review. To start things off, let's take a closer look at the colorway. Now this particular color features two shades of blue on the upper. Blue Lagoon, which is the darker shade that you see kind of outlining the shoe, and then Clearwater Blue, which is in the middle, slightly a lighter blue color, and it does have that semi-translucent effect due to the construction of the Nike skin. The two shades of blue, in my opinion, look really, really good together, and we just don't see enough blue shoes in general, in my opinion. So personally, big fan of these, especially if you like the color blue. You do have the Blue Lagoon color in the laces as well. Your Nike swoosh on both the front and back of the shoe is a very bright Total Crimson orange with a black outline. You will find your skull and crossbones logo on this particular colorway in black, as you guys can see. Nike skin branding, ACC branding, as well as your Hypervenom branding in black as well. Black heel liner, black insole, and then the sole plate is supposed to be orange. It's not the same bright Total Crimson orange as what you're going to find on the swoosh, which is a little bit unusual. It has almost more of a reddish tinge to it, but it's orange nonetheless, and while you're wearing the shoes, it's not really something that you're going to notice. So again, you do have the orange accents in the sole plate, as well as the studs, which are translucent in color, but again, they have an orange tint to them, which just looks really, really good. So all in all, really good colorway of the Hypervenom Phantom in my opinion. Leave your opinions on it down below in the comment section. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Why or why not? And with that being said, let's move on to the tech specs so we can learn a little bit more about the overall performance. As far as tech specs and performance is concerned, I have done so many different videos on the Hypervenom Phantom at this point that it's actually ridiculous. So I'm going to go over the basics here, but if you guys want as much detailed information as possible, check out the full written review on my website. There'll be a link to that down below in the description of this video. And I'll also leave several annotations on screen to my playtest video. I have a traction test with the Hypervenom Phantom and all kinds of other videos regarding this particular shoe, such as comparisons as well. So again, if you want as much info as possible, there is so much content on both my channel and website for the Hypervenom Phantom. Now, as far as what this shoe is all about, it's lightweight, it's a thinner construction, but what makes it unique is the Nike Skin upper. Now, Nike Skin features a base layer of honeycomb woven mesh, as you guys can see. That's what gives the upper its unique texturing and appearance, with several thin layers of polyurethane fused over top. You're going to find less layers in the middle here, where the color is a little bit lighter, and more layers along the outside where you need the extra support. There is also an internal fused on support frame on the inside of the shoe. Now, what's unique about Nike Skin is it's soft, it's flexible, it does have a sock-like sensation when you wear it, and unlike most thin synthetics, it does have that slightly cushion quality about it, and it also has the ability to stretch, so it will be one of the wider, lightweight, thin synthetic options currently out there on the market. The upper does have kind of a waxy-like finish to it, so it is slightly grippy on the ball. It's what they call their X-ray grip. And then, of course, you do have ACC, all conditions control, acting as your wet control element. And all in all, I think this is one of the better performers as far as grip on the ball is concerned when playing in wet weather playing conditions. You do have the off-centered lacing system, as you guys can see, internal heel counter, it does have a low cut similar to the Mercurial line, obviously not the Superfly 4, but the Vapor 10. You do have a synthetic leather liner on the inside with a good amount of padding, so step-in comfort really isn't an issue with the Hypervenom Phantom. You do have a removable insole, mesh liner on top, perforations throughout, and it's just made from a single layer of foam. Nothing too special, but it definitely does get the job done. And then moving on to the sole plate, you have a glass nylon sole plate, which is stiffer than average in comparison to a lot of other Nike models. It's something that is very noticeable at first, but will kind of break in, become a lot softer, and you will just kind of get used to it over time. You do have a stud pattern that is loosely based off of what you're going to find from the Mercurials. 4 conical studs in the heel, several conical studs in the forefoot, 1 bladed support stud in the middle, and then 1 kind of toe pick stud right at the very end. So it's aggressive as far as traction is concerned because of the narrow profile of the studs. They dig into firm natural grass really, really nicely and provide good grip when pushing off in pretty much any direction. But because they're conical in shape, you still have that freedom to pivot and twist and turn when your foot is actually planted. Another feature of the Hypervenom Phantom that they really talk about is the split toe design, which is what you see right here, where there's essentially a split in the glass nylon sole plate. So it's supposed to allow for independent movement on these 2 areas of the forefoot. Is this something that you're going to notice while you're wearing the shoes? The answer to that question is no. It's just not a noticeable feature. It's more of a gimmicky thing than anything. But all in all, Hypervenom Phantom is a great performer, and you really can't go wrong with this shoe at all. If you're looking for something that's lightweight, comfortable, going to provide a thin touch on the ball, but at the same time not lack padding or grip. So all in all, great performer and a shoe that I can strongly recommend. As its appearance may suggest, the Hypervenom Phantom is nice and lightweight. So I'm going to weigh this pair for you today in real time. Keep in mind this is a brand new pair in a size 9 US. Going to throw it on the scale, and you can see that they weigh in at 7 ounces exactly, which is, like I said, very, very lightweight, especially considering how comfortable and soft the upper actually is. You get the responsiveness from the sole plate, the traction that you would want, and a nice, thin, soft, comfortable upper that just makes for a pleasant experience overall. So again, if you're looking for something that is lightweight with all of the performance features that the Hypervenom Phantom has to offer, then again, this is a shoe that you probably will enjoy wearing. All right, so here's a look at the Hypervenom Phantom on feet. On my left foot, I have the stock laces that come with the shoes, and on my right foot, I have a pair of black reflective SR4U replacement laces. If you guys are interested in a pair of replacement laces for yourself, check out the website sr4ulaces.com. There'll be a direct link to that down below in the description of this video. Now, as far as how these things fit and feel, out of the box, they're actually quite comfortable. The only minor complaint that I have with this shoe from when they are brand new is that the sole plate does feel a little bit stiff, like I mentioned earlier in the video, but that is something that softens up after some break-in time, and of course, once you start to get used to them. As far as the overall fit of the shoe is concerned, it definitely does have a tighter fit overall, pretty much no extra space on the inside, but there still is a pretty decent amount of width through the midfoot and forefoot area, while the toe box is a little bit tighter. With that being said, the tight fit of this shoe will change once you start to break them in, because Nike skin will actually stretch in width. So if they feel really snug from right out of the box, that's actually a good thing, because once you start to break them in, they'll stretch out and form to the exact shape of your foot, similar to a leather shoe, but in the form of a thin synthetic. That's part of the one of the reasons as far as what makes the Hypervenom Phantom so unique in comparison to all the other thin synthetic shoes out there on the market at the moment. As far as sizing is concerned, I'm wearing my usual size 9 US here, and the fit and the length is absolutely perfect. So if you are looking to order a pair of these for yourself, I would strongly recommend going true to size for the best possible fit. Alright guys, that's it for my review of the brand new Highlight Pack colorway of the Nike Hypervenom Phantom. Really nice colorway in my opinion, and as far as performance of the Hypervenom is concerned, it's really, really good. It's lightweight, it offers great traction, great comfort, and I really like the thin yet slightly padded touch that you get from the Nike Skin upper on this particular shoe. I know that durability always comes into question with this particular model from Nike, and yes, I would say that this is probably the least durable model that Nike currently puts out there. I personally haven't really had any major issues with the Hypervenom Phantom. I know a lot of people haven't either, but should something actually go wrong, Nike is pretty good through their warranty service with replacing them for you. So if that is a major concern for you, I wouldn't be too worried about it, because like I said, if something does go wrong, Nike will replace them. With that being said, if you guys do want more information on the overall performance, be sure to check out the full written review on my website. It's the first link down below in the description of this video. Also on that review page, you'll find the high quality images of this shoe. That'll give you a better idea as to some of the close-up details that you won't find in the online stock photos. And you'll also find buy it now links with exclusive SR4U coupon codes where you can actually pick these up below their normal retail price. So again, first link down below in the description. If you're interested in a pair, go ahead and check it out. If you guys have any questions at all regarding this particular shoe, leave them down below in the comment section. I definitely will get an answer out to you. Also, if you have any suggestions, of course, I will take a look at those as well. If you enjoyed today's video, found it helpful and informative, be sure to support it with a like. That would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. And as always, thanks for watching.